Okay. Hello. Hi, my name is Holly.
Hi, I'm John.
Hi, nice to meet you.
This
Look at
is
what Kim Kardashian just tweeted. Hi,
Hi. What's your name?
Janet.
Jen, nice to meet you. How are you guys doing today?
I mean, how good can we be doing if we're here, Holly?
I mean, maybe you could check her Instagram, her Twitter, her Facebook, her Snapchat, her Kik, her WhatsApp, and all of that other stuff to figure out how she's doing. Because
I do usually post time with feeling on there. He doesn't really check it though. It's not a big deal or anything. I just share all of my personal life on there.
except not outside of the internet. Like when you find out that the dog that I've had for 13 years died on the internet because you got a notification about a post and
What's the difference between the post and me texting you? I don't see the difference.
so here we are.
Express to him about it and also put it online?
No, I put it online because he was going to find out via his phone anyways, whether it was text or online, so I don't see what the big deal is.
And would you like it if she told you in person?
She's my wife. So yes, I would.
Man, am I right, Holly?
Well, how do you express this to her that you wouldn't want to
Holly, I told her that I wanted to talk to her and that I thought we needed to sit down and touch base on a few things. She asked me to send her an email.
I was busy, but I wanted to talk. I told him he could email me. I had a lot of work to do.
It wasn't the right time.
Yeah,
And by
just-
work, she means figuring out what's trending on the gram and figuring out what's trending on Twitter and trying to sell those popsicle stick creations for her business that I fully funded / support that she hasn't sold the thing in 6 months because she's too busy blogging about it to actually take care of this stuff. So every time I see her, face on the phone, every time I see her, you can text me, tweet me, notify me, whatever the kids are doing these days. And that's where we are. So we're pretty much make it or break it. And that's it. I mean, I've been married twice before. She's the third one. I thought this one would stick, but,
But you guys are here today, helping each other out, trying to fix the marriage, right? So we're starting there.
okay.
Let's start off with, I really want to get to know you two, to understand how you guys met. What started this love?
All right. I'm going to be honest with you. It wasn't exactly love. It was more a arrangement.
It was mutually beneficial for both of us.
Right.
I was so we've only been together for like, what, a year and a half now? 2
Somewhere
years?
around there.
We got married at the courthouse. I was just turning 26, and you know what happens when you turn 26, you're losing all your benefits. We got along really well. We were at a couple game nights with mutual friends and my parents, and we hit it off in a way that we felt like at the very least we could be great roommates. And then I could also get benefits and, you know, the love too, the love. And he wanted somebody that was new and gonna spice up his life, and
It went a little bit like that, but the problem is that over time what happens in marriage doesn't necessarily happen in our marriage. Like you would think that there'd be some attention to it, and there's just not.
Well, every marriage is different, and everybody has a different reason why they got together.
that's what I keep tweeting about. That's what I've been trying to tell him, but I don't think he reads my subtweets or realizes they're about him.
I don't think she sees me as a person in this marriage. I think she doesn't prioritize the idea of marriage. I don't think she has any idea what it means to actually be married aside from legally tied to somebody. She loves my money. She loves the benefits, the house, the car, the credit cards, the cash,
Those things
the
are all true.
bills.
But they're just great bonuses to the relationship. I mean, I'm constantly, and again, if he had social media, he would know this, but I'm constantly posting these beautiful pictures of us at our friends' weddings and at Easter and just these like perfect photos of us in our perfect life and sharing with everyone how much I love him and how great he is and how much he takes care of me, but he doesn't see those things because all he thinks is I'm on my phone too much, and sometimes I'm on my phone talking about you and how much I care about you.
So it sounds like you do a lot with the social media. You're putting a lot of posting things, great things, events, and how you're feeling. Am I getting that right?
Yeah, a little bit how I'm feeling.
And you would like it if she would communicate with you versus doing it online.
So she tells you that she puts all these beautiful things up and all of these beautiful pictures and celebrates our relationship and all of that. Would you like an example text that I get from her? Would you like a declaration of love text?
Is that love? Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a little. OMG, Kim K is preggo by Kanye with another bun. Hope she drops a boy. Lols.
Okay, but that was
Heart.
just conversation. Sometimes I send them, like double heart emoji, heart eye emoji, cat heart eye emoji, which is not about the cat. I just think that emoji is like kind of cute. And then like the eggplant and the peach. But I just don't think he smells what I'm stepping in.
Okay. Have you tried explaining to him what the emojis mean to you? And when you're texting it to him, what your genuine feeling is going out with him?
Well, I just feel like he should know. It's common. Everybody's using these emojis nowadays. He should know.
Well, not everyone does. Everyone was born in a different generation. But if that's something that you care about, it'd be nice to explain it to him. That he understands.
Did you know that that's what that meant?
I looked at my phone and I said, oh, okay, I get the heart, right? And the other heart. I said, okay, I get that. And then I saw a picture of an eggplant and a peach, and I said, is she talking about dinner? Did she ask me to go to the grocery store? I don't understand.
It'd be a good combo.
She told me to snap her something, and I had, okay, but I didn't, no idea what it was. And then later on when she was mad about something,
Well, because you came home with a literal eggplant and peach. I don't even like eggplants and peaches. It was a good thought. I told you that, but like, Google these things or something so you understand me.
so I have to Google my wife to understand her instead of her talking directly to me.
And you can ask her too, like, what did you mean by the eggplant and peach? Right? You can ask her.
What did you mean by the eggplant and the peach?
I think that's a conversation we can maybe save for at home.
But when this does happen, if you're confused by the emojis that she is going to text you, you can always ask, like, I don't understand. Could you help me out what this all means? And, when you guys are together and intimate, you can speak with it.
Intimate. Okay. Sorry, that's such a strange word in our house.
I sent you the eggplant and the peach. We'll talk about it after. I think, maybe. Maybe I'll print out the meanings of emojis and give it to you.
Okay.
And then you'll know next time.
Okay.
We'll hang it on the fridge.
Okay. I mean, I'll just hire a millennial to follow me around and translate this.
You better
Blaine,
not have another younger girl in your life.
Did I say girl?
Or guy. I'm not here to judge you for what you want to do, but I should be the only young person following you around.
Okay, so my goal for the two of you is to try to understand and interact with each other better and have good communication. It's good for the relationships. And I just have a few tips to kind of go along with that. So I share with that.
Okay.
So when you guys are speaking to one another, especially through text, email, try to.
I don't really text.
Okay. How else do you communicate with her besides a phone call?
words to her face like a regular person.
Do you also email her?
No.
Do you-
No, this is her response to everything. She prefers it, but I prefer to see past the impersonal communication. If I was to send a text message, like I send emails to my business associates and to my employees, I wouldn't send an email to my wife. I'd speak to her personally because she deserves direct communication.
And how does that make you feel that he only wants to just communicate in person?
As someone who was just raised in a generation that was very virtual, it's new and uncomfortable and scary. We've only been together a year and a half.
We have a doormat that says, "Did you text first?"
I wonder where you got that. That's a funny one. So I just want you guys to have an understanding of with each other of the communication. She comes from a different generation. You come from a different generation. You like to text, to tweet, email.
And I try to make it pretty obvious when we are interacting via text and email when I'm upset or when I'm happy. You know, when I'm happy, I use exclamation points. When I'm upset, I use periods. But it's like he doesn't get it and he wants to talk to me to my face, and confrontation is scary. So I just tell him if it's something that's too uncomfortable in person, I just say email me, and then that way I can be open and honest with him, but then he doesn't read my email.
And this makes it more comfortable for you to email.
Yeah.
Do you understand that it's more comfortable for her that way? Or is it just
I think it's a cop-out. You're married to me, why can't you talk directly to me? You have to talk to me through a computer.
if it makes you feel uncomfortable and stressed out about it, and maybe being mentally prepared to figure out how to go about it? Is that
Yeah, I mean, I'm not unwilling to talk in person. I just think I need to work up the courage to do it. And until we, get the initial confrontation out, then I won't be comfortable talking in person, maybe. I don't know. We'd have to try it.
maybe small steps? A phone call versus a text or an email.
So you're telling me that if I want to say something to her for her to listen, even if we're in the same room, to open a discussion with the person I'm sitting in the same room in, that I need to pull out my phone and either call, text, or email the person in the same room as me.
I don't mean in the same room. No, I'm sorry. I didn't.
So if we're sitting at the dinner table and I want to talk to her beyond how much of my money did you spend today, and that's a beautiful dress, were you in Beverly Hills again? That's the kind of communication that I think we need to work on, and that's the communication that she's refusing.
Well, so you want to talk to her about what she spends and
No, I want to talk to her about her day, not what she
Oh.
spends. I want to talk to her about the things. People talk. We have mouths. We were around before phones.
So it sounds like you're frustrated that you're not communicating one-on-one
Correct.
versus being in the same room, texting or emailing each other.
Correct.
So maybe
I get we're a different generation. I get it. But there's either a gray area, there's a common area, or there's not. And if there's not, then we need to chalk this up as a business arrangement. And maybe that's what it was, but then all of a sudden things got serious. And, well, for me, they did anyway. So we need to figure this out one way or the other.
so maybe can we try to communicate face to face versus texting or email?
I wouldn't be here if I was opposed to doing that. So I think we just need to find that gray area that you were talking about.
So that's true. You're doing it right now. You guys are face to face talking about it, and that's good right there. That's it. You might feel uncomfortable, but it's a good start. And another tip that I want to mention with communication is to try not to be afraid of asking questions. You know, like the emoji that you mentioned, with the eggplant and the peach. explanation of that. But it's okay to ask, right?
Yeah.
So you don't want to ask about
Okay.
that. And also being mindful in the conversation, just being in the present moment and listening is always helpful.
Okay.
I think that's kind of where I am worse than he is. I get pretty sucked into the social media. I don't want to say sometimes. All the time. Definitely all the
And the other thing, one last step is drafting in your head what you want to say to the other person while you're listening to each other. Just drafting in your head of ideas of what you want to mention when it's your turn to speak. Does that make sense?
Yes and no. Can you explain a little bit more? Because I feel like if I'm drafting in my head, that I'm not fully giving my husband the attention that he needs for me to listen to him.
That's a good question. Thank you for asking. So what I mean is, when John is speaking to you and he's going off on, he's talking about his day and if he's frustrated at work, while you're listening and taking everything in, just maybe go in your head or even count like, oh, okay, he mentions, like that at work and his coworker while you're still listening. So it's almost like you're jotting in your head, thinking about what you want to say next, or say something nice about it, like, oh, sounds like you had a good day or a bad day. Just kind of going along at the same time, being mindful, but yet jotting down in your head, like, oh, I want to mention this, or that sounded frustrated. I want to mention that to him as well. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes more sense.
So I would like to present 2 exercises with you. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
So the first exercise I want to do is for you guys to think about the things that what you guys love about each other.
Okay.
So, get a little corny. I have 2 hearts. So you just jot down what you guys love about each other.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How many things?
As many as you can.
As many
Fill
as
that
I
heart.
can. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do I have to keep it PG?
Nope, just go with the flow. Yeah,
Okay.
because this is between both of you. So.
Okay. Things we love about them, right? Okay.
This is good, you guys. Are you still writing? This is really good.
Okay. I think I've got my main list.
Got it too?
Sure.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Wait. Can we just stop and celebrate the fact that she didn't reach for her phone to post a picture of this on social media before she talked about it?
You told me I wasn't allowed to use my phone during
So-
session, so I did it.
There we go. Go ahead.
That's awesome.
I put you're strong, physically and mentally, and I like that. I put he's pretty hot for being old. No, not this one. I put patient because you are patient with me. I know I'm a lot. It's like probably kind of like having a kid, but also kind of not because we make out and stuff. That you're a really good cook because I never learned to cook. That you're a good worker because you make all our money and I appreciate that. I like that you're organized because I'm clearly not. That you're kind because if you weren't, you probably wouldn't be here. And that you are mature because I still have a lot of growing up to do.
Okay. So I put that I love how in tune with the world that she is because all of this stuff that I don't understand, she has at her fingertips. Oh, well, you should see. That's so easy. You can just Twitter the jiggle the handle and add it at somebody in a DM, and it's all fixed. So I rely on her quite a bit for that. I've seen her be, and she consistently is kind and supportive to people, such as her best girlfriends, who are always at the house drinking wine. She is an avid carnivore. Most girls order a salad. This girl orders a side of beef. On our first date, she had a triple bacon cheeseburger, a piece of my steak, and a bourbon on the rocks.
I like good food.
Sounds good.
She's got a sense of responsibility, so she wanted to start this business and is working at it. She's dedicated to her cause. She tells you she can't cook, and it's true. Most of the stuff she makes tastes like garbage, except for her grandmother's spaghetti and meatballs, which she makes for me,
You do.
and they're fantastic.
Thank you.
She's adventurous. Um, Groupons for kayaking and canoeing and whitewater rafting, skydiving, roller skating.
Wow.
We've taken the jet across the country because there was a restaurant she saw that served some kind of fried scorpion dish that she had to try.
It wasn't that great, but the place next door had amazing filet.
And her language skills. She can communicate to today's people in a way that I underestimate and don't quite understand.
Sounds like a lot of love and a lot of excitement in your life. You say you appreciate them, and you say that she's helpful, and it sounds really good. And you mentioned how she knows how to communicate in that language, and that is excellent that you said that with communication, because it does seem like there's a little bit of a communication, but you recognize that she's really good, speaking in this language.
Sure.
Yeah, it's really good.
So,
Sure.
do you mind if we take a break?